Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to the 10th episode. We made it. We made it to number 10 of Tell Me More About Your Sneakers. So today is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a little bit off the beaten path, but I think it's going to be unique. It's going to be talking today about Mamba Mentality and the psychology of the Mamba Mentality. You know, we're in the new year. We're about a year out from, unfortunately, Kobe and Gianna's untimely passing. So, it's time for us to remember a little bit too. And one of the things that was really important, one of the things that was really great about Kobe Bryant was the whole Mamba mentality. And what does that mean as a whole? So if we break down the Mamba mentality, and I'm referencing a bit, basketballispsychology.com to kind of summarize a bit. There are three main characteristics of what makes up the Mamba mentality. And one is becoming the best version of yourself. 2, bringing out the best in others. And 3, that the reward is in the journey, not necessarily the results. So when we're talking about being the best version of yourself, and that's something actually that is the motto of my practice, Lao Psych, is that helping you become the best version of you, is that what we're trying to do is ultimately not become right off the top of the bat A1 version of you, but to become better than you were yesterday. Ultimately, that showing that life is a journey, life is changing, and that we want to be better than we were the day before, which shows growth. And one of the ways that we do that is through asking for help. One of the greatest things about Kobe Bryant was that he was always studying, and he would always ask those who knew more than him, or those who were more talented than him, even those in other fields, outside of just basketball, about what gave him that edge, what got them there. So just asking for help when it was applicable and utilizing the lessons that he learned to become, one of the greatest basketball players of all time. Number 2, bringing out the best in others. The big thing is that life is not a solo journey, right? Is that we have other people who are there with us. Same thing like in sports, right? Basketball, especially, is a team sport. It's not that Kobe Bryant won 5 championships, it's that he was part of the Lakers and the Lakers won 5 championships. So it's something to remember, is that we better ourselves by bettering those around us, and then that cohesive unit as a whole works together. So it's that ability to kind of get to the level, working with others and making ourselves better by improving those around us. The last part is that the reward is in the journey, not the destination. So again, it kind of comes back to the fact that we grow the most by working with those around us. We're working by improving ourselves. And in basketball and life, it's getting through and practicing, right? Getting up early, 4 a.m. to shoot hoops, whether it's things in our life, whether it's working on ourselves, working on our own skills, working for our own betterment. That's what helps us get to where we need to be at. It's valuing every moment of every day. It's one of the reasons that he switched his number later in his career to number 24. It was that reminder that there's 24 hours a day, and that what you have to do is continuously grind to make use and utilize every one of those hours in your day to improve yourself. So the Mamba mentality, again, is seen as being fearless, being ruthless, and being cutthroat and everything like that. But it's not necessarily that it's like being fearless and all that. It's this drive, this passion to better oneself. It's not being fearless. It's understanding that fear is there, but your drive and your desire is greater than the fear that's out there. So again, these are lessons that we can use, all of us, in our lives to kind of, again, improve and better ourselves. So speaking of Kobe Bryant, we're going to talk about the sneakers that are on my feet today. What I have today, these are the Nike Kobe 5 Protros, the Bruce Lee colorway. So these came out a little while ago. I missed the initial drop. You may have seen the video. If not, check it out where I tried to get them. These were something that I knew when I saw them. I was like, I have to get them. So I went through later, got them through the other market, the alternative market. I got them through StockX. I paid a little bit of money for them, but you know what? It's okay, because there's a couple reasons for this. This is just one of the hottest kind of colorways out there. The shoe is just beautiful. One of the things that you really see is that the details and the textures. The black is a different texture than the yellow. Yellow is shiny. It's got these, the string looking kind of texture on there. And then there's an homage also to one of my favorite actors, another source of great inspiration, Bruce Lee. So, Bruce Lee, in his films is very, we picture him in this yellow and black jumpsuit. Again, this is what inspired the colorway for this from the movie Game of Death. And then we see on here also the 4 claw marks, the 4 scratches. This is in reference to Enter the Dragon, arguably his greatest movie, in the infamous climactic fight scene on the island with the boss there. So this was something, I saw it, I had to get it, because it is, you have Kobe Bryant, you have Bruce Lee, you have an eye-catching, beautiful shoe in all regards. It's something that it was a must cop for sure. So that's why I'm wearing it, rocking. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Catch us next time. Like, comment, subscribe. Would love to hear some feedback and if you want to hear some more stuff like this. All right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.